In the bustling streets of ancient Jerusalem, amidst a crowd pressing in around him, Jesus walked with purpose. Among the throngs was a woman who had been suffering for 12 long years. She had endured a constant flow of blood, an ailment that had left her impoverished and isolated, as according to Jewish law, she was considered ritually unclean. Despite her physical weakness and the societal stigma attached to her condition, the woman clung to a flicker of hope. She had heard tales of the miraculous healing power of Jesus, stories of blind eyes receiving sight, the lame walking, and even the dead being raised to life. With trembling hands and a heart heavy with desperation, the woman pushed through the crowd, her eyes fixed on the figure of Jesus. She knew that if only she could touch the hem of his garment, she would be healed. As Jesus walked, surrounded by his disciples and a multitude of people, the woman reached out and touched the edge of his cloak. Instantly, she felt a surge of power coursing through her body. She knew she had been healed. Jesus, sensing the touch, stopped in his tracks and turned to the crowd.
"Who touched me?"
he asked. His disciples, bewildered by the question in the midst of the jostling crowd, replied,
"Master, the crowds surround you and are pressing in on you."
But Jesus persisted.
"Someone touched me, for I perceive that power has gone out from me."
Trembling with fear and trembling, the woman came forward, falling at Jesus' feet. She confessed everything, how she had suffered for years, and how she had been instantly healed by touching his garment. With compassion in his eyes, Jesus looked upon her and said,
"Daughter, your faith has made you well. Go in peace and be healed of your affliction."
In that moment, the woman felt a weight lifted from her shoulders, not just the burden of her physical ailment, but also the burden of shame and isolation. She was restored, not just to physical health, but to wholeness and dignity. The story of the woman with the issue of blood is a testament to the power of faith and the boundless compassion of Jesus. It reminds us that no matter how desperate our circumstances may seem, there is always hope in reaching out to him in faith.